On this week's episode of Create, Consume, Repeat, we're taking a look at Frostpunk, a city-building survival game set in an alternate 1886 where you control one of the last cities on Earth in the face of a never-ending winter.
What happens if the engine stops? We all freeze and die.
As an avid gamer, I'm no stranger to top-down city-building resource management games. But where Frostpunk sets itself apart is the addition of a moral/ethical game mechanic that requires a player to establish laws that govern society's working conditions, healthcare, and food provisions. As you can imagine, governing a society pushed to the brink of extinction presents dilemmas that have no real easy answer. And if I'm being honest, oftentimes I found myself making evil, amoral decisions because they granted my society the greatest chance of survival. Take the following, for example. Number 1, do I enact a law mandating 24-hour work shifts or let the masses rest?
Get back to work, Stuart.
Number 2, turn a blind eye to child labor in unsafe working conditions. Number 3, put sawdust in the food to increase the food rations and possibly make people sick.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Number 4, allow people the dignity of burying their dead or just stockpile their bodies in the snow like popsicles.
All right, everyone, chill.
These are but a few of the many problems you contend with in Frostpunk. And as dark as those sound, I can assure you they only get worse due to your dependency on the giant coal-hungry heat generator in the center of town, unpredictable weather fluctuations, and the ever-changing temperament of the people.
Don't be so melodramatic. You know everyone has their own preordained position.
This unflinching commitment to dark subject matter by developer 11-Bit Studios makes this game truly special. That said, the game's steep learning curve may put some players off, but I suspect even that decision to not handhold was intentional by the developer. Who would have thought breaking one's will could be so much fun and educational?
I must break you.
After only a few hours of playing, I couldn't help but draw parallels to 19th century industrialists like Carnegie, Vanderbilt, and Rockefeller, captains of industry determined to transform America through questionable means, predatory practices, and with little empathy for the working class. Hell, I'd even go as far as saying this was a present-day workforce simulator.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
We're at the end of another episode, and you know the drill. Comments, likes, subscribes, all are appreciated, and if I could, I'd make them mandatory. Now get back to work.